Hi everybody, welcome to Handstands with Natalie. I am Natalie and this is the 30-day Couch to Handstand Challenge. Handstands are for everyone. Everyone can learn a handstand. It's not just for people who are gymnasts or athletes. You can learn a handstand too. And maybe you've always been fascinated by handstands and saw other people doing it but didn't quite know where to start and how to start. This is my guide towards enabling you to hold your own body weight. So let's get started on this journey. Let's just start by standing up, feet parallel, hip width apart, to develop an awareness for our alignment when we're standing upright. So really focus on your spine being one straight line, and if you want you can close your eyes for a minute for this, and focus now on pulling your navel in towards your spine and just feel what that does to your core engagement. It sort of instantly activates all the muscles in your core. So just release and engage that a few times. So you pull your navel in towards the spine and then you release. And then you pull the navel in towards the spine and you release. And all throughout this, you imagine that you have a string attached to the crown of your head, pulling you long up towards the ceiling. So you're pushing your feet into the ground, you're pulling the navel in towards the spine. And a string is pulling you up from the crown of the head so that the spine is upright, but at the same time nice and loose and supported from your core. And just take a moment here to focus on the inside of your body, to really be aware of what's happening here in this process of standing on your feet, something that you're doing every day, which at the same time though is a very complex and difficult task to accomplish for your posture muscles. And now open your eyes and just gently rock back and forth. So you're testing the edges of the feet on the floor. You're trying to find out how far you can go front and back without falling to the front or back. Just gently test your balance and notice what happens to your core and the rest of your body as you rock back and forth. Okay, now just slowly stand still again and pull the navel in towards the spine, and let's roll the shoulders backwards. Big shoulder circles, big juicy circles in the shoulders, pulling your shoulders up and push them back, down, up and back. So we're trying to achieve big circles here, like pulling the shoulders up and really push them back here and keep your navel always pulled in towards the spine. And let's do the same thing to the front and roll your shoulders to the front. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Still keep that string attached to you, the crown of your head in mind, pulling you up towards the ceiling. Your feet are firmly grounded on the floor. Big shoulder circles. All right, let's circle the arms backwards. Big circles. Here, try and really reach towards the back. Expand your reach. Big shoulder circles. Keep the navel pulled in towards the spine. Always keep your navel pulled in towards the spine. Throughout the whole class, we are trying to keep that core engagement. And let's go to the front. Here again, big juicy circles. Feel how the thread that's attached to the crown of your head is pulling you up towards the ceiling. That string that lengthens your spine. And a few more to the front. Okay, and now lift your arms up above your head and have the hands flexed. So imagine you are pushing surface away from you. So imagine you have like a plate or like a table here up above you and you're pushing that away. And let's just lift the shoulders up to the ears and release. And lift the shoulders up to the ears and release. And let's do this together while keeping the navel pulled in towards the spine. Let's do this together for 10 times and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax your arms. Arms out to the front. Open and close your fingers. Really open and close your fingers as fast as you can. A bit faster, faster, faster. Okay, and shake your arms. And one more time, arms above the head. And lift and release for 10 with me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Arms out to the side. Open and close your fingers as fast as you can. Open and close, open and close, open and close. Faster, faster, faster. Okay, and relax. One more time. Arms above the head. Lift them for 10 with me. Hands are flexed upwards towards the ceiling. Imagine you're pushing something up for 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, arms out to your side. Push something away to each side. You're pushing a big wardrobe to the side, and every time you push, you are trying to lift your shoulders up to your ears. For 10, so the same thing, you push the shoulders up to the ears and you relax as you bend your elbows, okay? Together for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake your hands. Really make sure that your arms are by your side, so directly next to you and not in front of you. One more time, pushing two big wardrobes away from you to both sides. For 10, lift your shoulders up to your ears every time you push out. And let's go for 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. I hope you can feel the muscles in your shoulders already a little bit. And just gently shake your arms and your shoulders. Relax. And let's go onto the floor to activate the core muscles, which we really need. You think handstands is all about the muscles in the arms, but we need our core more than anything in a handstand. So let's activate the core muscles in a little exercise. So let's activate our core muscles. Feel free to use a yoga mat. I always do this kind of stuff on the floor because I like to feel the contact with the floor. But if you find it's a bit painful for your spine, then just put something soft underneath you. So we are going to, don't get scared, we're not going to do a sit-up. We are just going to lift the arms to our knees and up above. Yeah, so basically I am creating like a semicircle on both sides with the arms. Just that, up and down for 10. So I'm going to try and touch my thighs and then arms above my head. Touch my thighs, arms above the head. And what's important in this now is that throughout the whole time you pull the navel in towards the spine and you press the lower back into the ground, right? So you're really trying to press your lower back into the ground. So it's not just about moving the arms up and down. You want to use your core muscles for initiating this movement. So let's do this together for 15. Arms above the head and touch your thighs. Above the head. 2. Pull your navel in towards the spine. 3. Push your lower back into the ground. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. 5 more. 1, 2, push the lower back into the ground. 3 and 4 and 5. Well done. Okay, turn around to your front. In a handstand, we also need muscles here in the back alongside the spine. So very gently, you can turn to the front so you can see me. Very gently place your hands here by your side and lift your chest up like in a baby cobra position. And you want to do this with as much, you want to use the muscles in your back as much as you can and push as little as you can with your hands. So it's just about lifting up, almost just using the hands for support if you need them, yeah? So it's just about giving the back a little bit of support. I'm not pushing myself up with my hands. Let's do this for 10. And here as well, I'm going to repeat this throughout every class, all the time. Pull your navel in towards your spine as much as you can as you lift together with me for 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Come onto your knees. Let us try to do a supported side plank. Now don't get scared again when you hear side plank. It's all very straightforward and possible. So you place your hands next to you. I've got one knee bent here, and then I am pushing myself up here onto the hands, and I'm really pushing into the ground with that foot. And you can keep both hands on the floor here, or if you feel like doing that already, you can turn and open your body up towards the front and find your position now. Let's hold this here for 10 seconds together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and release. So make sure you're really actively pushing into the ground with your hand. Let's do the other side. From your knees, keep one knee bent, straighten the other foot. Push yourself up into a straight line, or keep both hands on the floor into a straight line. Let's hold it here for 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, come down. Now turn to your front. Come into a tabletop position. And here, now we're going to do the same thing as we did with the arms above us, where we push the shoulders up to the ears and then release them. It's just that here we are in a tabletop position. So just see how that goes. So you are trying to relax, really just sink in, be really loose as if you're not using any effort here at all. And then you are pushing your shoulders to the front into the ground. And that means your back becomes really straight as well. And then you relax. And you push up against the floor and relax. And again, push into the floor and relax. Let's do this 8 more times, and push into the floor and relax everything. Push into the floor and relax. 2, push into the floor. 3, push into the floor. 4, and push into the floor. 5, 3 more, push and push and push. Okay, very good. So we are basically starting to get a feeling of what it's like to have the hands on the floor and to activate the posture muscles that we need for holding the handstand. Yeah, so this will take a little bit of time, and we're taking it step by step. Now, tuck your toes under. Tuck your toes under and just gently once. First you push into the floor and then try and lift your knees off the floor and relax. Let's do that again. And remember to pull your navel in towards the spine when you're doing this. So push into the floor, navel in towards the spine, and lift off. Stay here with me for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back down. Well done. Very good. So maybe you're starting to shake here a little bit already. Don't worry, that's normal, and it's going to get much easier after a while. Let's do this now 2 more times, okay? So this will be basically the end of this session. This is like our little baby handstand endurance set. So try and stick with me now with these 2 holds, 2 10-second hold now in the end. And then we do a little stretch. One more time, tabletop position. Push into the floor, tuck the toes under, engage your core, navel pulled in towards the spine, push into the floor, lift the knees off, hold it here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Okay, very good. Relax your shoulders. One more time. Flip the toes under, push into the floor, navel pulled in towards the spine, lift the knees off for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release. Okay, sit back onto your heels and stretch long onto the floor, and really try and push your shoulders towards the floor. Spread your fingers out, reach towards the front as much as you can, and wiggle from side to side. Try and really expand every arm as you wiggle from side to side. Expand and reach further with each arm. Reach, reach, reach. I'll show you from the front. Reach, 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 reach further, and further, and one more time, further and further. Okay, and roll up. Come back to standing. And let's just find our neutral spine position, that upright position, standing on our feet, the most natural thing for us every day. Yet at some point in our lives, it was a very complicated thing to learn. And that's just what it's like when you're learning a handstand. It's all new land, new territory that you need to discover inside your body. So just close your eyes. Focus on your center point of balance, falling through your center to the ground. Feet are firmly planted on the floor. Feel really grounded, while at the same time the crown of your head is rising up towards the ceiling, and the navel is pulled in towards the spine. You are supported from your core. From your core you're working you're grounding yourself into the ground and making yourself float at the same time. Just check in with yourself and what we did in the past 20 minutes. What was new? What was challenging? What maybe was too challenging? And what was fun? And open your eyes again. Shake your arms. Great. You have just completed your first day in your training as a hand balancer. Come back tomorrow. We will do more of this and keep challenging ourselves step by step further. Have a great day.